Welcome back, Timberland, to another WHTV Newscast.
We have a few stories for you today, including a story on Link Crew and on a special feature on a student.
Our first story is about Ariana Cook, a junior here at Timberland.
Ireland, tell us more.
Ariana has amassed over 570,000 followers on TikTok and over 8 million likes.
I never thought I would blow up. I started TikTok as a joke and I blew up on my second video and it was just very shocking. I would want my followers to know that you can do anything you put your mind to and believe in.
Ariana's most popular TikTok has amassed over 14.5 million views and almost 3 million likes.
Ariana as a student is fearless. She is not afraid to admit when she doesn't know something. She's very proud of the stuff she does know, and she's eager to learn new stuff too. That's a quality that we want in students. Part of the reason why I think she's gotten so big on TikTok is because she is fearless. That's a quality that we like in our students, to not be afraid to just put yourself out there and fail.
Link Crew is a club/class here at Timberland that is available to juniors and seniors. Let's take a look more on this story. My name is Gavin White, and behind the camera is Jacob Spudich. Link Crew is a club here at Timberland that you can join when you are a junior or a senior. Let's take a look into what Link Crew is and how it affects the school. Link Crew was created to bridge the gap between upperclassmen and lowerclassmen.
We noticed a disconnect between our upperclassmen and our freshmen, and we thought this might be a really great way to kind of improve school spirit, to get people connected to each other, and to kind of help our freshmen blend in a little bit more and feel a little more comfortable here.
Link Crew's job is to help freshmen adapt to high school and make sure they are on top of all of their work and classes. Link Crew members also go to Freshman AI. They play games and do icebreakers to help the freshmen adapt and get involved.
It bridges that gap, and it helps those kids to feel confident and get connected and kind of take a leadership role of their own.
Link Crew is open to juniors and seniors.
It does not take a specific kind of person to be a Link leader. What we really just need is somebody who is willing and interested in kind of being a good leader and mentor for freshmen.
Brennan Higgins, a senior, went to ICD through 8th grade and came to Timberland and didn't know anybody.
I joined Link Crew because personally I just wanted to get involved with the school. I thought it would be a fun program and I could really relate to some of the kids, and I know what it's like to be in that situation, and I can really relate and help some of the freshmen coming into Timberland.
Brennan joined Link Crew his junior year.
Some of my friends told me about it, and I knew one of my best friends, Isaac, was in the class, and it sounded like a lot of fun, and I wanted to join them, and I love it.
Link Crew holds many events including tailgates, trivia night, movie night, and volleyball night. They also hold what is called an impact project. This is an event to raise money for a special cause. Last year's project was to help disabled kids.
My freshman year, I remember there was Pause for a Cause, where Link Crew raised money for a child to get a service dog.
Link Crew is also a class you can take as a junior or senior. There you get to plan events and then talk about them at meetings with other crew members.
It's like a family. I love Link Crew and I love all the people in it. Everyone, they make my day.
For more information, you can visit Ms. Smith's room in 252 or Armstrong's room in 254. I'm Gavin White, now back to the studio. Doc Marten boots were created in the 60s.
Let's find out how these shoes are making a comeback.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That seems to be the philosophy of the reoccurring trend of the Doc Marten boot. I'm Brooke Benny with Jamia Harris behind the camera, and this week I'm taking a look into why the Doc Marten combat boot is back into fashion.
The Doc Marten signature boot was made in 1960 for function more than fashion, but in the late 70s it became a fashion statement for punks and rebels, and later returned in the mid-90s during the grunge style. To get more feedback on how fashion trends work, I asked Timberland fact teacher for more insight.
Fashion trends are something that you see and experience, and generally it comes from the coasts into us. We might be a year or two behind, so it's generally following what everybody else does. Trends last usually a season, maybe two, and it all just depends. Things come back. Doc Marten boots, I lived through those the first time. It was like when I was in college and when I first started teaching. I understand they're super comfortable. Doc Marten boots are probably about $130 to $140 a pair, and they're really pricey. A lot depends on what the leather's imprinted with and the different styles within it.
In a survey taken by students here at Timberland, 25% of them say they like the boot as a trend. I asked a couple of owners their thoughts on the boot and how they make it work.
I thought they were really fun, and you can wear them with a lot of things. I like wearing them with skirts and dresses, and yeah, they go with everything. I think you can pull them off every season.
I saw that a lot of other people were wearing them, so I was like, I want some. Add a whole new layer to my outfit, and every time I wear them, I get compliments.
You can order your own pair on the official Doc Martin site. I'm Brooke Benny, back to the studio.
There's a fairly new club here at Timberland known as the Black Student Union.
Let's have Jamia explain what the club is and how it gets going.
Hi, my name is Jamia Harris with WACB with Brooke Benny behind the camera. Here at Timberland, we have a new club called the BSU, or Black Student Union. Let's take a look. The Black Student Union is about learning about everybody's culture and how we can come together in this environment.
I decided to take part in BSU because I felt like it was really necessary here at Timberland. I plan on changing Timberland in the way that we think about different races and different stereotypes that some of us may have. I think Timberland will be a much happier, safer place for a lot of different students.
The president of the Black Student Union is Raquel Blanton and the vice president is Camden Hill. The BSU also has a secretary, student counselor, and an outreach coordinator.
BSU is a Black Student Union that was started here by a group of students at Timberland High School. Really just to get the word out and the purpose of the club, and honestly we're going to use the students to reach other students just so they can understand this is a club that's not, it's just not for Black students. It's a club to learn more about everybody's culture.
The BSU is sponsored by Mr. Honore, and meetings take place in room 158.
Black Student Union affects Timberland in a positive way, meaning that we shed light on just things like this month the students put together some things about Black History Month.
We address problems that Black people face, but we also talk about the good things of like living a Black life. I feel that it's really helpful, it's needed. My favorite part about it is like seeing people come and join and have fun and relating to stuff.
Thank you. The next meeting will be March 19th in Mr. Honore's room. For more information, talk to Mr. Honore or Raquel Blanton.
Coronavirus has affected 43 out of the 50 states. Some of the most notorious cases include Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, and Tom Hanks. That's all, Timberland. Thanks for joining here today, and remember,
Do your homework.
Do your chores.
And remember to
Have a good week.